they had so many stories, and it's like, that's the hardest part of this weekend is, what one thing are you going to pull down into that 3 minutes when they have so much to talk about, and it's all meaningful, and you can't just have a song about a million things or nobody's going to hear you. They're going to space out. It's got to mean something, and it's got to be focused. So I let them talk, and they were talking to each other, and that was the best thing. You've got 3 soldiers just going, oh my God, this happened to me, and they were like, oh my God, and then you're like, whoa, something's going on here that means something. And then I went back to my room, and I thought, it's my job to get this down. How am I going to narrow this down? And I remembered one thing Shani said was, she said, you know, and she said it to the other girls, she said, I'm just here to find myself. I'm just trying to figure out who I am because I don't know anymore. And I thought, that's a really big idea that we can support with all those amazing stories. We could just bring it down to that one thought, because everybody's gone through that, the feeling of, I don't know who I am at some point in their life. And that anchored the song, and I sat in my room, and as soon as I started singing, I'm just trying to find myself again. And it moved me just singing that with my guitar, and I went, that's what we're going to anchor this with. So I took all their, the stories that supported that, and it just fit so beautifully, and it was their words, and it was easy. And I showed up the next morning, and my only hope was that they liked it and that it was true. And they sat there and they cried when they heard it, and they said, that's it. So we thought, it's important to talk about the anger, but it's just as important to talk about the rewards of it too. And we knew how to end it.
I'm wearing body armor made for men. I carry a 240 and I'm 110. I've been called a desert queen, don't know why they have to be so mean. They wrote my name on a porta-john. I'm kinda done with all that mess. I'd like to try some happiness. So I'm just trying to find myself again. I'm just trying to find myself again. I know I'm in there, where have I been? Boys, you gotta stay one step ahead. They like to test you every chance